I was on a year-long travel when I turned 20, and suddenly this pandemic hit. Hi YouTube, I'm David, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. So, as we know, we've been in crazy times, but let's rewind a little bit to better times. But more on that in another video. I was traveling through Central and South America. I had the best time of my life. Best year hands down. And suddenly the pandemic hit. Corona. I didn't know what to do. I was back home, lost and empty, and I had no aspiration, no goals whatsoever. So there I was, turning 20 in front of a blank piece of paper, and thought to myself, what do I want to accomplish? People say you look back at your 20s and you want to make them memorable. So if you're a 20-year-old and you have no clue what to do, then I hope this inspires you to reach out for great goals. Let's get into these 20 aspirations of an optimistic 20-year-old. Me. So when my sister and I flew back home, obviously we spent every penny that we had. We were broke AF. And I thought, I need to build a business. First thing that came to our mind was building a successful clothing line. We thought of a name, a brand, and created some designs. We want to put our stories, the experiences we had while traveling, and put them into the designs.
Boxing, ja. Wir haben hier einen Pullover, den ich gestaltet habe.
And make every design unique and have a story. Hence the name Shirt Stories or Storyline, and the overall brand is called Xanther. We're an artistic family, so we kind of want to grow this family business, and hopefully this will turn out great. So first thing, building a clothing brand. So the second thing is becoming a polyglot. Because of all the free time I had in the pandemic, I thought, why not learn a new language? So I started Japanese, which is kind of difficult, but you know, it's a challenge, and I like challenges. I already speak German and English. I grew up bilingual. I was born here in Germany, still here, and we traveled to America often, so that's why I don't have this accent. And while traveling through Central and South America, I learned Spanish on the way just by talking with the people. I would say I'm conversational. I can watch some Netflix movies or series in Spanish with subtitles and understand it. So that makes 4 languages. And technically I had French in school for 5 years, but I cannot speak French for the life of me. Yeah. Je ne parle pas français. Is that even right? No, I don't speak French. Merci beaucoup. Salut. So this is in no particular order, but my third point is obviously falling in love. I think most people want to fall in love. When I wrote this, there was no one, but now I'm actually in a relationship, which is exciting. So number 4 goes kind of hand in hand with the first one. It's just like creating a successful side income. So this is kind of one reason why I wanted to start YouTube. Obviously, I'm broke, but it's also just a creative outlet, and I love being creative, artistic, and love creating art, so I just thought this would fit and just have so many thoughts in my brain, and I want to get it out, and maybe I can inspire some people or not, I don't know, but I love everything visual, everything that has to do with art. I draw and paint, and like I said, we're an artistic family, and so this is kind of exciting but also nerve-wracking to put myself in front of a camera and on the internet. So number 5 is just looking back at life with no regrets. When I'm 30 or 40 or 50 or whatever, I just want to have no regrets and feel like I've fulfilled my dreams and I'm just happy. And you know, pretty short one, but I think it gets the point across. Number 6 is traveling the world, and especially also around the world. That's one goal of mine, to like start at one point and completely travel around the world to that same spot. And I just love traveling. It really fills my heart with joy, and I think it's so cool to meet people, to meet cultures, to enrich your knowledge, and to see the world, to experience languages and food and culture, and widen your view. And I think it's one of the greatest things that you can do while on this earth. So if you don't know what to do, if you're not studying, if you're whatever, just go abroad, travel. Also, I would really love to like buy a van, you know, and like transform it into like this living space, and you can like travel around, maybe do a road trip through the United States in that van and just live there. That would be so cool. Man, we almost did that actually before Corona in March. We worked in the States and saved up, and we wanted to buy a van and drive from Mississippi to Canada and down the California coast, maybe even back to Mexico and Guatemala. But you know, plans change, and that's alright. Number 7 is to just make a positive impact. I think that is something great to do. I just want to spread happiness and inspire people, and even if this will never be big, even if no one sees this, I just try to spread happiness wherever I go. And now I'm just trying to create something here, and maybe I'll inspire someone. I don't know if anyone is gonna watch this, but you know, it's cool to think about that, and I hope I can just do more with this life. And yeah, I feel like number 8 is really important. It's just like to treat your body and your mind in a healthy manner, you know, just to eat healthy and exercise. And it's something I did in the pandemic as well. It's just, you know, to really care for your body and to get fit, to eat healthily, and to care for your mind, to always keep your mind active, doing something, reading books, learning a language, memorizing things, and to just, you know, use your mind. Knowledge, just keep along the lines with eating healthy. Think like going vegan for a month, or even trying out to be a vegetarian. That's also on my list in my 20s. I haven't done that, but I would love to. My sister's already vegetarian for I think a year or more, and my other sister also is like getting there, you know, cutting down the meat, and I think that's pretty good. Save the turtles too. Don't waste plastic. Don't use plastic. Yeah, I want to go into that direction. I think just to help the world, help the planet a little more is very important. Number 9 is pretty general. Everyone wants this, to turn their passion into their job, or to just be passionate about their job. The hobbies you do, that's the thing you're getting paid for. You're already doing something you love that makes you happy, and you're getting money for that and not for something you're not passionate about. I think I'm coming to the conclusion to become a designer. Not sure yet. Maybe videographer. I really like photography and videography and art and design. So if I connect all of that, I'm, well, somewhere in that field, and I think I'm very passionate about that, and I just want to get into that field of work, freelance there, and I hope everyone finds their way, whatever it is. Number 10 is to never stop learning and to always improve. Whatever it is, I think every year you should like improve on something or create a new habit. To give you some ideas, like cooking, learning a language, drawing, painting, Cooking is a big one. You should learn to cook. I love cooking now. I didn't used to, but now I love it. Baking, whatever it may be, I don't know. Programming, doing an app, building a website, find an instrument that you like. Learn to play guitar or piano or there's so many things to do in this world. So on that note, becoming an artist is point 11, and especially becoming a musician. Everyone plays an instrument, and we have tons. We have a piano downstairs, and many guitars, and saxophone, and clarinet, and but I don't feel like I'm a musician yet, so I just feel like that's the next step I want to take in the years to come, to write my own music, to sing more, to learn more instruments and improve on them. Number 12 is creating an app or a game. I've always been into programming and designing, and ever since I was 12 I created my own apps. I didn't publish them on an app store yet, but I already had it finished even on my iPhone, and you could actually play it, which was incredible for me as a 12 or 13-year-old. And I still haven't published anything, so I want to create an app one day, and especially in the next 10 years. So number 13 is just to enjoy life and go on festivals, go on concerts, just like do mini trips and have fun. You're still in your youth and you have energy, and you should use it, you should like party and just experience life. Number 14 is to write a book. Recently I got really inspired by an author. He's pretty cool. He's a German author. His podcast is pretty cool, and I really like his way of his writing style, and maybe I'll write something someday. I don't know. I started a short story one time, and I've been gathering little snippets of conversations and moments, and I think it's so cool to just be inspired by the world and to always find something interesting in the world. If it's something visual or a moment that happened, or you're out with friends and the person says something funny and I'm just there writing it down, I don't know if I'm gonna use it ever, but I could make a design out of it, a short film, a story, I don't know. That's my creative mind. Number 15, well, obviously, I don't know, not everyone wants it, but I feel like having children is on there, but it's gonna take some time, there's still some room for that, but this is something for the 20s, so I don't know, maybe, who knows. So number 16 is to open up a store or create a restaurant or something that is out in the world, where you can go in, or I can find it outside. I don't know, if I know I changed the world somehow, I actually physically changed the world. That would be pretty cool to have something out there. It's a random dream, but I think it's a pretty cool thought. Number 17 is to get into the film business. I've been really inspired by my sister. She's in the film business, and she chose that as her career. So we created some short films in Cartagena in Colombia, and those are pretty cool. I actually even acted in one.
Pare, por favor. Gracias.
Now I'm starting YouTube, so I'm pretty excited. I would love to learn this skill, to film, to edit, and maybe make a movie or write a script or go into that business, and that's one dream. This is kind of like a time capsule for myself too, but I hope this also could inspire you, or if you're similar to me, then maybe this is something that you're like, yeah, I want to do that, I'm 20 years old, but if he dreams that, it's not, you cannot dream too little, dream big and who knows what will happen, and you know, we'll see in 10 years, I guess. Number 18 is kind of like traveling. I really want to move to some countries, move abroad. That would be really cool to actually live there and feel the culture, immerse yourself in the culture, and learn the languages, and you know, like not only travel but actually stay somewhere and work there. And I want to do that in many countries, maybe in many continents. And I mean, I'm in Europe, so I still want to move to the United States one time, and maybe Central America. I love Central America, and maybe South America, Asia. Honestly, everything is on my list. So, dream big, yeah. Master the arts, anything that's from photography to videography to design to drawing traditionally. I've already said this kind of, but if I ever make it, I would love to be an art director. It takes some time to get there, but it's actually like being good and performing really good in all these artistic skills, and I would love to be an art director in film. That would probably be my dream job. I don't know how I'll see this in a few years or if I'll make it, who knows, but this is why this is kind of a time capsule for me, and maybe something inspiring for you. If I make it, then you know, like, always dream big. Number 20, again, a little general and, well, you know, kind of cheesy, I guess, but it's to be a light in this world, and I think it's just important that we all work together. We're all just winging life, and I just thought of these 20 things in a couple of minutes, and just came from the top of my head, because I just envision my life often, and I think it's very important to work towards goals and be goal-oriented, and to always think of new things to do, and just to feel like there's purpose in your life, you know? So envision your life, visualize it, and you know, I hope this was kind of entertaining or what you were looking for, or if you stuck to this end, then I guess it was kind of valuable for you. So I'm happy about that. If you want to drop a like or not, that's okay, or subscribe. I guess I'm gonna post some more videos, and yeah, we'll see how this will age, I guess. Peace out. I'm David Schaefer, and this was my very first YouTube video. Bye. Oh my gosh.